Alright, hello people. I am out here photographing a little spotted skaapsteker that I walked up between doing homework. It's been a busy couple of days, but the rest of the reptile trapping for the past couple days went somewhat poorly because it was terrible weather, and as a result I got a cold because I was out walking in the rain and it was even hailing at some point, so it's remarkable that we found anything. But we did, on the last day that got some sun, end up finding a common slug eater, which I'll show some footage of. They basically look like Stauroria in the US, which is red-bellied snakes and brown snakes. And then we also got a red-sided skink, which was really, really pretty. But anyway, now I've moved locations, and I ended up, just between homework, finding one of the species of snake that we really expected to find during the survey there, because it's probably the most common species at some of these sites. It's called a skaapsteker, which I believe is a Afrikaans word. They're really, really pretty. It's a spotted skaapsteker, so it's got all these cool spots and markings on it. It reminds me of like some of the racers from back home, but they're pretty fast and bitey. This one bit me a few times. I think it might have a mild venom or something like that. Nothing that's medically significant or anything. But yeah, I could feel some of those rear fangs when it was chomping into me a little bit, so tried to avoid that as much as possible. But super, super pretty, and something we expected to encounter earlier. If I can show where we are now, really, really scenic. It almost looks like the American Southwest, and there's a river running through here, so this is kind of like montane, more arid Fynbos where we're staying. There's a cool rock outcrop behind where we're living right here. And yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna get to look around for snakes a good amount here, despite the workload that I have while we're here. But we're here for a week and a half or so, so maybe I can make something happen. And I'll be sure to record later if I can. I'm just gonna get some close-ups of this guy, and maybe I'll talk over him a little bit. Really cool spotted pattern. What I'm excited to see here, or have the chance to see, are Cape Cobras. Puff adders, even though I saw one, are always really cool to see. Maybe berg adders, red adders, horned adders in part of where we are, possibly. Black spitting cobra, Cape cobra. So all things that I would love to see. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy go, and then I'll let you guys know if I go for a walk later, or if I find something else soon, but pretty cool. Alright, so it's a little later in the day, and I found some junk around here, and I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to flip some of this, so I'll let you guys know if I find anything. I already flipped some of the obvious boards of wood. There's like a table right there. There's a piece of tin here. Looks like it could flip this. I flipped that. There was nothing. Garbage bags, a few pallets, a few more pieces of tin and stuff. So we'll see what's up. Nothing there. Alright, the next little snake that we have is a crossed whip snake that I found on the side of a path. Really, really pretty. It's like almost blue. Super cool little face pattern right there. Really pretty. I guess it's called crossed because of that cross in the back of the neck. That would make sense. Really, really pretty. Have a look at that. Lots of little blues and things on it. Show you how big it is real quick. Let's see. Pretty cool. This place is freaking ridiculous. Look at that. This is our house. What's that? And look at that. Oh my god. Insane. Alright, that's gonna wrap things up for this one, but I'm glad we could start seeing some snakes with a little bit more frequency here, so I'm excited to see what we might find. I have really high hopes for some of the adder species or a Cape Cobra, but you never know what will turn up, so I'm going to keep making some videos over the next couple days and gonna call it a wrap. Here's a slug adder that we caught in the pitfall trap that we set up. I caught it all by myself.
You didn't catch it. You're not even there. Stop claiming. Making false allegations.
I wasn't there. But one day I didn't go. Stuff actually happened.
That's what happens when you abandon your group.
I did not. I was assigned to Marine.
You abandoned them?
What do you mean I abandoned them?